What's up, my Finna loves? This is Finna D coming to you all from Finna Team News. Now, I didn't cover this story when it first happened, okay, because the interview is a little over a week or 2 weeks old, because I'm like, oh my goodness, here we go again. Every few years, Riley father block, he gets bored and he does the same interview over and over again, doing everything in his power to tear down Kandi. You know, calling her the side chick, and he was married, and Kandi, like doing everything in his power to just trash her name. So I'm like, oh, here we go again. I guess it's just one of his regular interviews dragging Kandi again. Normally, Kandi will pay him dust. Kandi discuss it on the show because that's where she makes her money. But as far as social media, normally she would pay him dust. But his recent interview, now Riley responded, Kandi responded, her girls are clapping back. No one is holding back. So I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and talk about it. So he did an interview a few weeks ago. Same old story. This woman is married, just celebrated her 8th wedding anniversary, okay? And here he goes doing another interview again, okay? Trashing Kandi. I was never going to leave my wife for her. She was this. Basically, I don't even want to repeat some of the words he said. I'm like, okay, we get it. She was your side whatever. She still picked herself up and became Kandis. She have a great life from the outside looking in. I don't know Kandi personally. She was able to take care of the daughter that you abandoned for the both of you. So why are you so mad? If you did not respect her enough to be with her, and she did not allow you to break her. Instead, she moved on and became more successful than you. That's why you're mad. You're jealous. Because you expected her to fall by the wayside, and now you're mad. Like, move on. So he goes from trashing Kandi to then completely stepping out of line. I understand you want to throw shade and do a little adult thing conversation, do it. But I don't care what Riley age is, she is still your child. And to sit in an interview and say, oh, I think Riley gets mad sometimes because she's jealous. She's jealous of my other children because all of my other kids lived with me, okay? They grew up in the household. They had, this 2-parent household, or they were in my household, and Riley is just mad that she did not have that. Why would Riley be mad? And you have people on social media responding like, actually, your kids are mad and jealous that Kandis isn't their mom and they're not living Riley lifestyle. But we're not going to shade innocent children, regardless of their age. We're not going to go there. It's just disgusting, and he's still talking, looking for a reaction, and he finally got the reaction that he was looking for because everyone was paying him dust. But when one of the biggest blog pages with over 20 million followers posted and all of these people were already dragging him, Kandi and Riley decided to respond. So let's get into Kandi and Riley's response first, and then we're going to get into her celebrity friends defending her and supporting her. So Riley responded, my mom and I always try to take the high road, but honestly, it's really upsetting that I constantly have to see you bad-mouthing us publicly. I was blessed to be raised in a household where my mom provided the best life I could have. No jealousy here. I would appreciate it if you could stop talking about us. The fact that your own daughter have more sense than you. Can't be that jealous and angry that her mother didn't fall by the wayside. Instead, she elevated from your you-know-what. You're so mad and jealous to the point where you go and you drag your own kid. What is wrong with you? And then, of course, he started talking about if Kandi makes more, I'm just summarizing, okay? If Kandi makes more money than him and she's rich, why does she need child support? Are you dumb? The child support is for the child that you created with Kandi. So yes, you need to support your child regardless of how rich you think she is. Oh, he got dragged. He got dragged, but I be reading social media reaction. I just did a video on Nene Leakes reading. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to focus on Kandi and her celebrity friends' responses, okay? Now, most of you are aware that during the Real Housewives of Atlanta on Twitter, okay, when the episode came up, this person wrote, "Not sure I agree that child support is Riley's. I do believe it belongs to Kandi, as Kandi was the one that supported Riley. Hashtag RHOA. Kandi responded, well, I get what you're saying, but it's for Riley and she's in college living in New York, so it's going to her. Of course, I'm not gonna let her just waste it." Okay. So that's what Kandi said during an episode where they were still talking about the child support and things like that on the show. So then Kandi responded in her Instagram story. She reposted this. "I don't care how well I'm doing. I still need that money you owe me." Okay. And then she wrote, and just follow her play on words, okay? "Don't block," in all caps, because that's what he goes by, "your blessings not doing right by your children." This is what he wanted, because now he's going to go and do another interview to say, "Oh, I saw the response, and here's my response, and here's the reason why I didn't pay." There's no excuse for you not being there, or stand up dad, being there for your kid and supporting your kid. Absolutely no excuse. And then to brag that you supported your other kids and not one child and think that's something good. Like, what are you on? Monica responded in the comments, at Riley so eloquently stated, "We all love you and we are so proud of you and all your accomplishments. You and Kandi will forever be successful in life, love, and family." Miss Quad, she got it, she got it. I don't even watch that show anymore, but I remember Quad and Mariah interaction. But Quad responded, "He's a straight clown," okay, emoji. "I'm so proud of Riley. Well said, baby girl." Tiny, of course, Kandi BFF from Escape with the hand up emoji. But on another platform, Tiny did have more to say. So let's read her comment from that platform. "Man, this is a bunch of BS. Just because she makes more money, you shouldn't have her money to help with your child. It's bad enough you never acted like she existed. That man was absent for years on years at a time. Riley balled out her whole life and ain't stopped yet. Them single mamas don't play about their babies. They just go harder. He should be thanking Kandi instead of talking ish." Come through, Tiny. Yep, you better defend your girl. Monica didn't stop there. She reposted this image of Kandi and Riley in her Instagram story, and she wrote, "Sending extra love and light to one of the greatest moms I know. At Kandi, you've always gone above and beyond for your children, and at Riley is a shining example of just how amazing you are. Love you both." Kandi reposted what Monica wrote, and she responded, "Thanks, Mo. That really means a lot." Basically. And like I said, kudos to Kandi and Riley for standing up for themselves. This is what he was looking for, but they didn't even have to do it, because when I tell you social media dragged the heck out of him, but people who are attention seekers, they don't care if it's bad publicity or good publicity. They just want to attach themselves to people. They want to feel important. They want to feel relevant. They want to feel like people care or someone is talking about them, and that they didn't just fall by the wayside and, no one cares. So this to him makes him excited, because now more people knows that Kandi Burruss, the Kandi Burruss, okay, is someone that he's attached to for life. That's all he's looking for. He's looking for some type of validation to feel better about himself, that Kandi Burruss of all people not only messed with him, but had a child with him. Okay, because nobody cares. But Kandi continuing to be strong, continue to be an amazing mother. Riley, continue to be the amazing young lady that you are. And yeah, it's just a hot mess. The season is over. When and if you want to move on, you don't continue to give people like that any type of shine. So even if this had happened while the show was still filming, I'm not sure if Kandi was going to give him that type of shine by bringing it on the show. But depending on how, interesting her storyline is, this would have been something to add. But that's exactly what he's looking for. He wants to be on TV. He wants to attach himself to her fame. So I would say just pay it dust. The show is done filming. But even if the show was still filming, pay it dust. It don't give him what he's looking for. And you can talk about it, but don't invite him like you did the last time to have a sit down. Don't put his face on TV. Don't even put his name. Just refer to him as something else. Have the conversation and move on. Don't even give him the light that he's looking for. Just terrible. Anyways, I'm wishing all of you well and take care. And here, my Fina loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.